Hello, everyone, and welcome to Beyond the Scoreboard, episode 27. I'm here with Jackson. I'm Aiden, and we've got a full episode here for you. It's going to be a great one. We got a mock draft as the draft is in 1 week.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be... Can't wait. I'm excited. I mean, we've had so much build up for the mock draft, or for the draft, rather, that it's about time we do a mock draft. But before we get to that, we have a lot of news. Well, not a lot, but some news to go over. So, in regards to the NFL, there's only one thing I really care about. That's the fact that Joe Flacco has returned. What a guy.
Oh, Joe Flacco.
Man, what? He's returned. Joe Flacco has returned.
Flacco's a bum.
He is the opposite of a bum.
Joe Flacco's like 80 years old.
He led the Browns to the playoffs, and he's going to do it again. And we're going to win a Super Bowl this year. This is our year with Joe Flacco. He's done it before. He's won a Super Bowl, right? Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he's done it before. He's going to do it again. So that's the only NFL news I really care about, to be honest.
Some of the other news is more regarding... Oh, yeah. Bears have re-signed 2.
Yeah.
Kyler Gordon. I'm trying to think. I think it was 6.
It was a 2-year. Yeah, that's right, Curtis. The
Kyler Gordon
is back. The linebacker?
No, Kyler Gordon.
Oh, duh.
I think it was 3-year, $40 million for Kyler Gordon. And then literally, what was that, about an hour ago, maybe?
Yeah, an hour or two.
Not even an hour.
Yeah.
Not even an hour ago, Bears re-signed TJ Edwards to a 2-year deal.
Yeah. Great. Good signs. Good sign. And Jarrett, you know what, Jackson? I think this is right.
He's got a point.
Jarrett said if he can lead the garbage to your Browns to the playoffs, then he isn't trash. Exactly. And that's what he did.
He's got a point.
And Stefanski had 4 different starting quarterbacks. So, anyways, go on.
Some more NFL news. Shedeur Sanders will not be at the NFL draft in Green Bay.
I hate that. Not a fan. I think all players should go to the draft.
Well, not all players get the invite.
All first round like prospects should go to the draft. They all surely all of them get the invite because
So some football news. It's more college football. Aiden and I talked about this. I'm appalled at this. It was announced this week that Colorado will be retiring Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter's numbers. So
you're just a hater.
You know what? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do that. How about I give you some numbers? You ready?
You're just a hater. Let's hear it.
Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter. Record at Colorado. Ready?
Yeah.
13-12.
Okay.
Very
mediocre.
Worse than mid.
No, that's
not
mid.
Good.
That's about mid.
Versus ranked opponents, you went 1-7.
Yeah, but who was that one win against? Wasn't it TCU?
Yeah.
It was when TCU was really bad too. So, nonetheless,
guess how many bowl games they won?
0.
Shedeur Sanders is 4th in school passing yards. Mind again, this is Colorado, not a very big football school.
Oh, go on. I'll let you.
Travis Hunter is 7th in receiving yards.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
How? How do you retire that number?
The culture. Dion.
You don't care.
Think about everything that they've changed at Colorado.
No, I wouldn't say it was them.
Dion.
But
they were a part of that.
What about all the other players that were a part of it?
But those were the 2.
Or TJ Horn, their running back that was very good.
But those were the 2. Those are the 2 that you like. Those are the 2 that stuck out. Yes.
Nepotism.
Yes.
Nepotism.
Okay. Why isn't Shiloh's number getting retired?
Exactly. That's my thing.
But that would be nepotism there. If Shiloh's number was getting retired, then it would be. I mean, like. Anyways, who cares? They're getting retired. It doesn't matter. No one cares about Colorado anyways. So let's Let's move on. Like, how many people like Colorado? There's not very many fans.
You're right. Well, there's more now.
Yeah, because Dion, but that's beside the point.
Some MLB news. My Cubs are rolling. They did lose today.
Yeah.
Okay. But while we were gone, when we didn't do our episode last week, 16-0 to the Dodgers.
Great week in Florida, by the way.
16-0 to the Dodgers.
Yeah, that is okay. I will say
I understand 16-0 to like a team like the White Sox or the Athletics.
The Dodgers is impressive. I'll
and at Dodger Stadium.
I'll give you that. I can't deny that. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Not get ahead of ourselves.
Get ahead of ourselves. We are currently sitting at number
13.
1 in the NL Central. We're at 12-9.
How many games have been played? 22? 22 games have been played?
23.
How many games are in an MLB season?
You're right. No, we played
100 and how many?
162.
Oh, and we played how many? 21.
Hey, listen here.
So we still have 140 games to go. Okay. So let's just like I'll give you the credit. They beat the Dodgers. That's huge. Let's just slow down a bit. But I will say you have a lot to be happy about. You have a lot to say
finally, golly, it's taken since we won the World Series for me to actually be happy.
Dude, at least you have something to be happy about. I have Joe Flacco, the guy we hated for. I'm talking about just Cleveland. I'm talking about Cleveland, not Cincinnati. The Reds are whatever.
The Reds suck just as bad.
They won 4 straight, so that was something.
And then they lost 3 straight.
Yeah, well, it is one of those. But what Kurt just said, I'm going to be honest. It is what I need to pay more attention to baseball because I don't even know who. But yeah. Anyways, so that was baseball.
No, but it just sucks for the Cubs because we lost our ace Justin Steele for the year with elbow tendonitis.
Dude, I did see that actually. I think I saw it on TikTok.
Yeah, I lost him for the year, elbow tendonitis. It sucks, but we'll survive and we'll roll punches.
Yeah. I think
college basketball.
That's what
news?
It was. College basketball.
A lot of transfers.
Purdue had a big one today, was it?
Yeah, Purdue got oh my gosh. A guy from Israel came over.
That's crazy.
It was a big name. Omar. I'm not going to think what his first name was. Or his last name. Super good. Combo guard. Can shoot the ball. Great ball handling. He's going to pair up very well with the combo of Fletcher Lawyer and Braden Smith. It's going to be a good time. It'd be a great time. Purdue is currently projected, or they're currently ranked in the preseason at number 2, which I think is a great spot for Purdue to be right behind Houston.
Oh, you mean in the entire?
In the Big Ten, they're number 1.
That's crazy. I didn't realize you meant the entire. Wow, entire FBS.
Out of everybody, they're ranked 2. They're ranked 2.
Wow.
Yeah, they're currently have the favorite to win National Player of the Year next year, obviously, in Braden Smith. He's why? Okay, buddy. When you're averaging a double-double.
Here we go. Braden Smith.
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
I wish Ohio State had anybody.
Wait till Ohio State beats Purdue again. Wait till it happens. Wait till Ohio State wins the Big Ten next year. And I'm talking about football, so I wasn't talking about basketball. There we go. See, it all makes sense in the end.
I forgot who your quarterback is first.
It's gonna be Tavion St. Clair or Julian Saint. Either way, we're in a good place. Or the guy from Tennessee.
You don't even know who it is.
Or the guy from Tennessee.
Nico Iamaleava is not going there.
Buddy, we can afford to pay him.
Oh, we didn't even say that.
That's what we're heading into next.
Nico Iamaleava
is gone. Who wants more money.
Tennessee was giving him $2 million a year to play. Said he wanted 4. They told him you're not worth it. Sorry.
Now he wants
not giving you 4.
Sure.
No, I think he's willing to come down. No idea. No idea. I
Where?
don't care.
Yeah.
Do you want my
Ooh,
honest opinion? He shouldn't go anywhere.
who's LSU's? It's not
Garrett
News.
Nussmeier.
No, he didn't
Yeah.
declare.
No.
I thought he declared.
He's only a junior. I don't like wasn't that good.
I could
No,
have sworn he
Garrett
declared.
Nussmeier.
Syracuse.
Bama?
Bama. Ooh, Bama could be. Yeah. Does he stay in the SEC though? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I wouldn't
Georgia?
mind. Wow. Yeah.
They lost Carson Beck.
Which Carson Beck wasn't anything special, but
No. Michigan?
so, that'd be also
Michigan's
be a big
got a lot of
no,
QB
no, no, no. They're
questions.
getting what's his name?
Oh, the Underwood,
Yeah, because
the freshman.
stupid. What's his name from not Barstool?
IU?
IU's got
Curtis Rourke's gone.
Yeah, he could.
Louisville? Yeah, you're right, Curtis. Michigan's got a Underwood.
I don't
There's
know.
a lot of teams that could be play. No, Drew Aller decided he was coming back.
Yeah, which is a good decision for him because he could be a top 5 pick next year.
I think he will be a top 5 pick.
I agree.
I mean, shoot, even Colorado.
Yeah. Speaking of draft picks, I think it's time. I think it's time for the segment of the show here.
Okay, so here's how we're going to break this down. So here's how we're going to run this.
Pull it on up.
Aiden's going to have it pulled up. This is going to be our mock draft, okay? We're going to agree with the majority of the picks. The only ones we might not agree with are like Chicago and Cleveland because he's going to do the whole Cleveland one, and I'm just going to throw in something at the end. I'm going to throw in all of Chicago's.
Yep. And then we're going to do
I believe we're going to do a 3-round. Yep, a 3-round.
Hopefully we have enough time for that. We should have enough time. So I'm going to go ahead. We're doing, all 32 teams, 3 rounds. So we're going to be able to do trades if we want. And I do believe that there could be trades. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start. Personally, I think this first one is obvious.
I don't think it is.
I think it's Cam Ward.
I think it's Abdul Carter.
See, for me, it's like, okay, who's their quarterback? Will Levis. Do you think they stick with Will Levis another year?
But I think they wait till round 2.
And draft 2. Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart's not going to last. They're going to draft Chuck.
You could also get Taylor Gabriel. You could get
Tyler
Shaw. Tyler Shaw is so good. You watch him tape, so impressive.
No.
Will Howard, good. Quinn out. Good.
Tyler's not. Did you see his combine? That pass he threw?
Okay, I understand. Okay, so but you also got to look at it.
Terrible.
The combine can be very
deceiving.
Yeah,
I get that, but
see, I would be fine with them going anybody there in the top 6. Kyle McCord is where you drop off, and even it might be after Kyle McCord.
Yeah, I think Kyle McCord will be good. Not good, but
I'm not a fan of Riley Leonard.
I agree. Not a fan of Dylan Gabriel.
I like Dylan Gabriel. I think he's a very good quarterback. He's just very green.
Curtis, Cam Ward on Twitch was saying his favorite receivers and running backs are Titans. He did say Calvin Ridley was his favorite receiver.
And I'm not fully opposed to them going Cam Ward.
I fully think it'll be Cam Ward.
So let's do it. Cam Ward goes 1.
Yeah. Now, number 2. Here, I've been back and forth.
You and I disagree.
I think it'll be Travis Hunter.
I think it'll be Abdul Carter.
Okay. Now, my reasoning is we have Myles Garrett.
Actually, no, wait. Wait. What if they traded back?
So that's the other thing. If we don't want to, Cam Ward's gone. If we don't think that highly of Hunter, we don't think that highly of Carter, we could trade back. But my issue with that is who are we going to trade back and get? Mason Graham? No.
New England? Trade back with New England.
Unless we want to trade back with New England or Jacksonville and then get Ashton Genty. Because if we're not re-signing,
it's all going to depend on what's going to happen with Nick Chubb, though.
I don't think
I'm okay sitting and going Travis Hunter.
Nick Chubb did post saying that they've already signed me off, signed my story, blah blah blah. So, Curtis, I agree. Hunter at 2 or we riot. I do think that like most of the city and most people are like, we want to pick at 2. We don't want to trade back. The fans are so tired of like decisions and stuff and like not making these good picks that I feel like Travis Hunter at 2 has to be the pick or Abdul Carter at 2. But I feel like Travis Hunter is the pick.
Let's do it. I'm down with it.
This
now
one,
Giants is where it gets interesting.
I almost don't want to pick Abdul Carter. You know what I mean? Like,
who's their like favorite for them to pick?
It says the suggestion is Will Johnson.
No,
which I like. It's too far down for me.
Yeah, that's a
that,
reach.
but it's like, but the thing is what? If, okay, hang on. Let me switch here.
Actually, I have a uncharacteristic pick for there.
Like, let's look at their depth chart real quick. So they don't need, like, look at their edge. They have Golston. They definitely do. Because their corners aren't much better.
Well, Kayvon Thibodeau also plays edge.
That's true. That's true.
But I did read this week they are open to trading him.
Thibodeau?
Yes.
Are you serious? Why?
I think we sit and just go 1, 2, 3, Abdul Carter, knock him out.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like it almost has to be Carter. But
I'm thinking offensive line here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the lineman well enough, so I feel like Will Campbell.
Yeah,
he's the better one. It's probably Mason Graham here.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Now, I don't like Ashton Genty here.
I don't either.
I like Tat here.
I do too. And I think Tat is going to be a very good pick here.
Because I mean, they just got they got Raheem Mostert.
Or I've heard Shedeur Sanders here.
I've also considered that, but they still have Aiden O'Connell. They got Geno.
Yeah.
I was also thinking Shedeur earlier, but they got Geno. Like, if you look at the receivers, they don't have anyone on for receivers.
No, you're right. Let's go Tat.
I think Tat, and they got Raheem Mostert, so they Raheem Mostert's not a bad back. And then here, I think Tyler Warren.
I'm going O-line.
Really?
You have Tyler Conklin still.
I don't know though.
Who else do they got?
Let's see. Whoops, it's up. Jets. They don't have Conklin anymore.
Interesting.
Where is he now?
Jeremy Ruckert. I don't know.
Curtis, you think it's Genty at what? At 6 to the Raiders? I don't know. Where is Conklin now? I don't remember.
I don't know. But my thing is, I think you go O-line here.
To protect Fields. Fields does need protection. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Or is that you just want Tyler Warren?
We got to go defense here. You got to go defense here, in my opinion. And I like Jalen Walker.
I really like. Every mock draft.
I like Jalen Walker a
lot. The Saints, I think they take Shedeur. If Shedor's available, the Saints take him.
No, I like it.
Because it's like, but Derek Carr. Do they stick with Derek Carr is the question.
No.
You don't think they do?
No.
This one's hard, honestly.
I think Shedeur Sanders.
I think it's Ashton Genty.
I don't think it is.
You think Warren?
Yes.
Really?
And I'll tell you why right after the pick.
I disagree.
Okay. Because Bears are going to trade right here.
They're going to trade up? Who? Cole Kmet? They have George Kittle.
No. So we're going to trade. We're going to offer a second round this year. Because we got to remember, we have 2.
With the Niners?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
The fifth round this year. Scroll down.
And next year's first?
No, next year's second.
It's not enough.
Really? Okay.
I think you need to do the third.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Wait. Actually, scroll back up. Go 41 instead of 39. I like that 39 pick better than the 41 pick. Second round, Chicago.
Okay.
Okay, they'll still take it. Okay, yeah.
And you want Genty?
Because now you can get Ashton Genty.
I just don't think they do that. I don't think the Bears do that.
I do. I fully do, because I've heard a lot of rumors that because 49ers don't know what they're going to do with that pick, because let's be honest, what do they really need at that pick?
So you think the Cowboys would end up taking Genty if the Niners, because the Niners wouldn't. You know what? Okay, that's fair.
Has to trade there.
That's okay. You know what? Fair enough. So either way, it's like Genty or Warren doesn't make it doesn't matter which way. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. I think here. Sorry,
but wait, one more thing. This only happens if Warren and Genty are both available at 10.
And I don't think Warren will be, personally.
I think there's a good chance that one of them won't be.
Yeah. I think Warren gets taken by the Jets.
I think if Genty and Warren make it past Vegas and the Jets, they will both be available at 10.
That's fair.
And then's the case where I could totally see Chicago trading up, and I totally see the 49ers trading down there, because what do the 49ers need that they need a high first-round draft pick? You don't.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you could use it on an offensive lineman. This offensive lineman draft is very deep. You can use it on a safety as well. Second-round safeties I really like.
That's fair.
So here, I like wide receiver. I like Matthew Golden.
I was between Matthew Golden and Amarion Hampton.
I like Matthew Golden here.
Because since they let Rico Dowdle go. But I do
I feel like there's a lot more second-round running back talent than there is
for sure.
Second-round receiver.
Emeka Egbuka. If he makes it,
he will be going in the first.
I like Will Johnson, especially with Jalen Ramsey.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey. Yep. So, yep. And then I think it'll be Colston Loveland. I really do.
If going, it's got to be.
Yeah, because I was looking at their depth chart earlier. They have no tight ends. Mo Cox is their third. Like, and he's
they have got like Granderson, I think, or whatever.
It's so bad. Falcons. I honestly it's a toss up for me.
They're going to take the best corner in the entire draft, and Jahade Barron.
Really?
He's the best corner in the entire draft.
Okay. You know what? I'll take you. Micah Williams.
See, I like Shamar Stewart better.
Really?
Stronger. Okay. Better footwork.
I think either way they go back to back.
You go edge. Yep.
Because I think Bengals go Micah Williams here.
Yeah, Bengals got to go defense.
Yeah, for sure. And then I think Seahawks, they take Kelvin Banks. Because they got to protect. They got to protect Darnold. This one, okay.
I could see a trade here, honestly.
I think they need to draft a linebacker because they let what's his name go.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they let what's his name go, right?
Yeah, they did.
So yeah, I'm gonna go Jahad Campbell here.
Yeah.
And then Broncos, Amarion Hampton.
You gotta go running back. Yep.
Because they have nobody. They have Jaleel McLaughlin.
Or
do the Browns trade up?
Emeka Egbuka.
Or hang on here.
No,
do the Browns
wait
trade
for that.
up?
Wait, because they do, but wait.
But no, the Steelers pick next. The Steelers pick next.
Okay. So what?
They would take Jackson Dart.
You want a quarterback now? I'm telling you, this quarterback draft is deep, man.
Not that deep, not like good enough deep. Oh.
I think if you ended with a guy like Tyler Shaw, you'd be fine.
I disagree.
Okay. So hop into a trade.
Oh, I don't know if
And
I
let's
like that
see,
trade though.
let's see what we could get for it.
Where's Denver? It's up here. Cleveland. So they trade that, and we trade our fourth, our third. How do I get rid of that?
I don't know.
What? Let me get rid of that
Frozen.
one. That's stupid.
That's odd.
What? It doesn't let me get rid. Switch teams. There we go.
There you go.
So this one and this one for that. Not enough.
Not enough. The second and the third for their first round, yeah, they don't think it's enough. I'd say
Man, I'm not
how many?
trading
Well,
that.
you have a ton of 6-round picks. You got a ton of 6-round picks.
But I ain't
Throw in a
trading
6.
nothing.
Really?
Wow, Jarrett says the Broncos need to get both.
And
Someone to
see,
throw
I
the ball
agree.
to.
That's why I think Emeka Ibuka goes there.
But they have Cortland Sutton. They have Marvin Mims, which I think Marvin Mims is underrated. You think Jaleel McLaughlin? I guess Amarion Hampton.
But you have
like you
two.
said. Yeah.
You
Okay.
have 2 running backs though, right now.
So the Broncos could trade back because Emeka Egbuka is not going to get drafted. Well, he could get drafted to the Chargers. Or the
I could see. I'm not opposed to Denver trading back with Cleveland.
fine, we'll do like a 6th. How's that still not enough? That makes no sense. Yeah, this is broken. All right. That made no sense.
I think we just pick Emeka Ibuka.
I agree. And then I do think that the Steelers take Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Oh man, I really wanted the Browns to get Jackson Dart though. I do think that the Browns potentially could trade up with the Broncos in the draft.
Yeah, I do too.
The Chargers though, I have no idea.
Kenneth Grant from Michigan.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. Packers, I think, need a corner.
I agree.
But are they really going to? They could definitely. What pick do they have in the second round? They have the 54th. So they would have to get. They'd have to get one now.
No, you'd be fine waiting.
So you think they get Mike Green here?
Yep.
All right. Well, okay, Malachi Starks or Nick Imanwari. I can't say his name. Nick Imanwari. Really? Over Malachi Starks?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know about that. All right. You know what, though? We'll go with it. Now, okay, this one's obvious. It's Josh Simmons. CJ Stroud needs protection. Rams. Wow, it says suggested as a wide receiver.
No, I disagree.
Yeah,
they need a lineman.
Devontae.
I think they need to go lineman. I like Gray Zabel.
I agree with that, actually, yeah. I agree with that. Ooh.
Baltimore doesn't need a safety. They've got
Hilton. Hamilton. Yeah, that's what it Hilton. I think
maybe a corner.
I think Walter
you could
Nolan.
use another linebacker.
I was thinking
I like Walter Nolan. Yeah, no, you're right. I like Walter Nolan there.
Yeah.
Detroit got everything. Holy cow!
What does Detroit even need?
Linebacker. You need linebacker help.
Do they?
Tyler Booker.
Because
everybody's hurt.
They do
need linebacker help. They just re-signed Derek Barnes to like a 2-year deal, but I think you need an offense or linebacker help. Because to me, there's nothing else here that's like really jumping out to me that they need now.
So you think they go in the first round?
No, the interior. Wait, what?
No, that's lineman, isn't it?
That's lineman. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Unless they trade back.
What are they looking edge wise?
Edge, they
Or
have
no, D line. Derek Harmon, I like.
D-line, they have
DJ Reader's
DJ
good,
Reader
and
and
then
McNeil. They don't need
McNeil.
line.
McNeil's okay.
They really don't need a D-line.
Um,
And like linebacker, they have Alex Anzalone. I
they
feel
could
like
use another safety.
really they have Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph. I like both of them. I mean, Kirby Joseph's a little edgy, but I feel like if anything, wide receiver is going to be like Tim Patrick.
Actually, no. Let's go. What are we thinking? Let's go offensive guard.
Yeah. Yeah. So Booker.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that.
And then Washington. Do they need a running back? They have what's his name?
Austin Eckler,
Robinson Jr.
Brian Robinson.
Neither of them are great.
No.
But they could get an edge. They could get James Pierce.
I like James Pierce here.
Yeah, I agree. D-line, yeah. D-line's probably the big one for Buffalo here. Because, I mean, you can pair him up with Joey Bosa. And then safety for Kansas City?
Oh, yeah, because Eric Reed's gone.
Is he?
I'm pretty sure.
Let me check here. For safety, they have, Brian Cook, Jaden Hick. Yeah. So, yeah, safety it is.
I say safety.
That means the Browns get Amarion Hampton. Let's go.
Or
probably,
you get another receiver.
Maybe.
No. Okay. Yeah, no. Donovan is a Ruku.
Yeah.
However you say that.
Oh, yeah, they need it. Yeah. Luther Burden or Amarion Hampton here.
Or do you go quarterback?
No.
I don't know how you can wait. I don't like Jalen Milroe. Never mind. Pass.
I would rather have Kyle McCord.
You don't wait that long. You do get a quarterback next round, but it's not going to be Kyle McCord.
My thing is I was thinking, or I saw something that said Kyle McCord left Ohio State, had a chip on his shoulder, played his best season ever, broke the ACC record. Maybe he'll play like that in the NFL. No. Look at Tom Brady. Look at the way Tom Brady played in the NFL. He was a 5th round pick. 5th round, 6th round, whatever.
Don't
just saying.
Kyle McCord, no.
Tom Brady. Just saying. As much as I hate Kyle McCord because of the Michigan game, just saying. I don't know, honestly, between Hampton and Burden, I don't know here. Because, like, Jerome Ford is still decent. But then we also have Jerry Jeudy. But we have Travis Hunter.
It's all going to depend on
what Hunter plays.
No. It's all going to depend on what happens with Nick Chubb.
I think it depends on what Hunter plays. Because if he's playing wide receiver, we don't need Burden.
Travis Hunter, to me, is a better corner than he is a wide receiver.
I'm taking Hampton here.
I agree.
I'm taking Hampton. Giants. Okay, so I think they take a quarterback here.
No, because you just signed Russell Wilson and you have James Winston. You don't need another quarterback.
You're
Not
saying
right
Russell?
Now, at least. You have 2 separate bridge guys.
Curtis, I don't know. QB that high though? You want Jalen Milroe?
So I totally understand QB thinking QB. There's not one that was worth that pick.
O-line I could get, but like I could understand.
I would get O-line. I'd understand. Nope. I'm passing on QB right now for the Giants. Too early.
But you take one for the Browns?
Just take an offensive line. No, I said not yet.
I think I'd rather have a corner for him.
Okay, yeah, I like corner.
Maxwell Harrison, however you say his name.
Yep.
Yeah. Titans, yeah. Gotta get.
wide receiver
Gotta get.
pair with Cam Ward.
Yep.
That'd be lethal.
Yep. Jags. I feel like you got to protect.
I don't know.
Oh,
I like Trey Amos here actually.
really? Okay, let's look at the Jags roster because I actually don't. I haven't looked at theirs.
They need a new quarterback, but that's besides.
Trevor Lawrence isn't terrible.
He's bad. He's not good.
Yeah. Wow, they need a corner. Darnell
Yeah.
Savage is on the Jags. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that just happened not too long ago. Yes, I like Trey Amos here.
Or a line. So they need line or corner, which is So, let's get him corner. Ooh.
I like a lineman here.
I agree.
Because you've got
Gino. You got to protect Gino. He's old.
You got to protect Gino and like Aiden O'Connell and all those guys.
Yeah. This one's hard.
I
don't know.
I don't hate corner here. I say you take him best available.
Yeah, I'm with that. The Bears.
Brother.
No shot you take another edge. I feel like
I don't hate it.
I feel like he almost because you guys buffed out your O line and your D line, honestly. Like I don't understand why it says you need what?
What's the safety looking like now?
Your safety?
No, the draft.
Draft safety. Xavier Watts. That's honestly not terrible.
We could get him in round 3.
I don't think he could. I think he'll be gone.
We traded the right way our 3rd round pick. Honestly, I'm okay trading back here.
Okay. With who though?
I just gotta think.
I mean,
I wish you could put something in where it's like get trade offers.
Yeah. I mean, you could trade back with. Let's see here.
Either a low 2nd or an early 3rd.
Baltimore, Detroit, Washington, Philly,
the Giants. What do the Giants need?
Giants. And you get like their 5th, their 4th.
See what their 4th would do for us. Yeah, see.
Not enough. The trade system's broke. You're just going to have to. I think Xavier Watts.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I still think it's a reach, but I don't hate it.
This one's hard.
I like Nick Scoreboard.
Yeah, I agree. Wow. San Fran's got a whole lot of picks coming up.
Yeah.
Because they're trade. I like Benjamin Morrison over Thomas.
I do too.
Yeah. The Jets. Ooh.
Jets, we don't need another O lineman.
They don't need a quarterback. I don't know why.
No.
Milrose suggested they've
go a D lineman here.
Tyreek Will. Yeah.
I don't hate it. Or do we take tight end here? Because remember, they don't have a tight end.
Yeah, because I think they take tight end here.
Yeah, I think go Mason Taylor.
Yep. I like that. Niners again.
Right back here. Safety.
Do they need a safety?
Yeah, because remember, Talanoa Hufanga's gone.
Yeah, but I think their whole team is gone.
Pretty much.
Like they got, they.
That defense is gonna be rough. So what are they looking edge wise?
Bosa,
and that's defensive tackles. They have no offensive line. Yeah, Wide receivers, they're okay. Could use another one, but
I like Ricky
running
Pearsall.
backs, you're fine.
I think linemen.
Either offensive line or D line.
Yeah, I
Whichever
think linemen.
one's
I think
better,
Donovan
less on
Jackson.
the board. I'm good with it.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Oh, yep. The Cowboys are
And
getting
now
a
you
steal
can
here.
lace them up easy for Trayvon Henderson.
Yep. Steal.
And Milrow is
yep.
going to stay on the board.
Yeah. I think this is easy for
I
Colts
say,
too.
yep.
Yep. And then
I'm a big fan of Landon Jackson, personally.
I'm okay
I think he
with that.
could turn out to be the best edge rusher in this class behind Abdul Carter.
I'm okay with
Okay,
that.
unpopular pick. I don't hate quarterback here.
Really?
I'm not a Kyler Murray fan.
I am.
They've given him how long, and it's not working.
Yeah, but he was injured partially last year.
I don't know. I think they've given him too long already.
I think they need to go tackle here or defense.
I like offensive tackle. Because
Yeah.
if you do see Kyler Murray, you know he likes to scramble.
Yep.
See, I don't hate QB here either.
I don't either, actually. But I don't think
Tua is so questionable.
I just don't think you
actually. I would rather. No, I think you wait till like round 3 or 4.
Yeah, see, I agree with Curtis here. Murray did finally show some upside.
Yeah, but my thing is wasn't very much upside, and it took how long?
Yeah, I think surely they go.
They've got to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just have so much they need to.
Yeah.
You got to go D-line. You got to go defense again. Darius Alexander, a Fort Wayne kid, tremendous ball player.
I like JT Tuimoloau here because Hendrickson.
But you're already getting an edge to replace.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. That's my bad.
That's why I like going D-line here.
Yeah. Yep. You got to get. You got to get another wide receiver. You brought in Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
you have
do you?
JSN.
And you have JSN.
I guess
and I think you can go defensive line here.
So JT Tuimoloau?
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Quinshon Judkins.
Now you can go your running back. There you go.
Man, Ohio State just going off the board here. Ohio State.
Yeah, I don't hate tight end here.
Ohio State. Man, love Ohio State.
Because you have Noah Fant. That's all you got.
Do they even have Noah Fant anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You should. Let me look.
I think you're right, yeah. I'm okay with tight end here.
Let me double check. Make sure I wasn't just thinking something random.
Yeah, they have Noah Fant.
Yep, I got Noah.
So
Noah Fant, AJ Barner, Brady Russell, and Eric Salbert. So I like tight end here. I like Elisha Arroyo.
Unless they go interior offensive lineman, but
you could. But I like Elisha Arroyo.
Yep.
Tampa Bay.
They don't need. They have
you
Godwin.
Don't need a receiver. You have Godwin and
Evans.
You don't need another wide receiver. I say you take the best available.
Well, that ain't Milrow.
So, yeah, corner. Green Bay.
They definitely need a wide receiver. Watson's not cutting it.
They do. Because all the receivers right now are young.
But Christian Watson. Why did I just forget all of their names?
Reed.
Romeo Dobbs. Jaden Reed. I just don't know.
I don't think they do. I'm not a fan of any of them, but I don't think you pay another young guy. I like D-line.
Okay. You know what? All right. But Mike. Yeah. Chargers. They got Mike Williams.
You got Mike Williams back.
Vlad McConkey, but Mike Williams
got
is like,
Vlad.
and Quentin
He's a
Johnston's not it.
serviceable 2.
Quentin Johnston's not it though.
He can be. He's an okay 3.
So you think they take Jack Sawyer or Princely?
I like the Princely.
Yeah,
kid
whatever.
from Ole Miss.
Whatever his last name is.
I'm not even gonna attempt. What? Why do they need
Jalen
a quarterback? What are you on?
What? Probably just because he's best of it. Yeah.
I don't hate wide receiver here.
I think they take running back.
Actually, I like that too. I like Caleb Johnson.
Because I don't know if James Cook is staying.
Yeah, that's true. He did sell his house. That was in Buffalo.
I think they take Jalen Milroe.
Okay, no. I'm a big fan of Bryce Young. He's been playing a lot better.
I really like Bryce Young, but
no.
You think they build around him?
One more year. I do.
Okay.
I think they go
wide receiver.
Higgins.
Okay,
Yep.
I like it. I was just saying, they definitely don't need a wide receiver.
They could use a line.
Quarterback.
See, I don't hate Jack Sawyer here.
Keep him. Wait, reunite him. Reunite him with CJ Stroud. Let's do it.
There you go. See, they're saying just everybody's.
I like it though, now. Just to like.
No,
behind Lamar. Behind Lamar.
No.
Behind Lamar.
Lamar's
but you don't
old yet.
You don't want to waste a second round pick on him.
No.
Probably Jonas. However you say his name.
Yeah. If there was a better running back on the board, I'd say go there. But there's not.
Jalen Milroe. Jared Goff is old.
You don't want to waste a second round pick on it.
Jared Goff is old.
I understand, but I don't think you waste a second round pick on him.
You think they go Trey Harris? TJ Sanders?
No. Yeah.
Really?
Because remember, we looked at the D line. The D line was rough.
But their third overall, their third wide receiver is Tim Patrick.
Tim Patrick's a serviceable 3.
Fair enough, I guess. But like,
how often does your number 3 wide receiver get looks unless it's the Bears, where like your 1 and 2 are borderline 1 and 2s?
We need to get him a wide receiver right now. Jaden Daniels needs another wide receiver.
I
Noah
like
Brown.
Trey.
I agree. Bills, no. Get him another wide receiver.
I like it. Except I don't like there. I like the Onyemata more.
I do too, actually. Yeah.
See, I think we go wide receiver.
I agree fully, actually. Well,
yes, wide receiver.
Yeah. When is Jalen Milroe going off the board? 3rd round?
Yeah.
That's crazy. To the Giants?
He could go to the Giants.
He will, apparently.
Yeah.
Get them a
linebacker, maybe. Get him another
Knight?
receiver, I guess.
Do they need one? Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. Zacchaeus. Is it Zacchaeus? Is that the other one? No, he's on the. Is it? I thought he was on Washington now.
He was. No, he left Washington.
It's Jahan Dotson. Zacchaeus and Jahan Dotson.
Oh yeah, never mind.
They're good. They don't need one.
Yeah, I like the Knight kid from South Carolina.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I meant actually. And then
now I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Crazy, he's not going to the 3rd round. I don't know.
I like edge. Take the best guy available.
Yep. Cleveland.
Right here, you can go. There it is. Tyler Shaw, baby.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, no. My God.
No. This is where we
Tyler
take.
Shaw's your pick. No, Tyler Shaw's your pick.
Curtis, what are we thinking?
Tyler Shaw's your pick because if you don't, he's going to be gone.
I don't want him.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I want Curtis's opinion here. As the fellow Browns fan on Tyler, there are no good QBs left.
Yes, there is. Tyler Shaw is good.
I think
you
the
need to
best
watch his game tape. You can't watch his combine. If you watch his game tape, it is so good.
Best QBs left: Will Howard and Kyle McCord.
False.
I'm
Dylan
not
Gabriel.
taking him. Not. You're out of your gourd.
Bro, what?
Dylan Gabriel is not good.
Okay, you can take Zach Beck here.
Do I want him?
You
Not
need
really.
another wide receiver. What's
I like that.
look like?
Oh, nope.
Nobody. That's a reach.
Yep, nope. I think we take
I still think you take Zach Beck.
Yep. I agree.
Where they have Vegas needing, what is it?
Corner.
I don't hate
or
it.
D-line. Or
No.
they got Aiden
He
Connor.
doesn't go there. He does go in round 3, but he doesn't go there.
Darian Porter.
Okay, I like it.
Patriots take who do they take? They need an edge.
Yeah, they
apparently.
need an edge.
Oh yeah, because it was the D tackle they got. Yep. Yep. Oluwafemi, however, I'm not even,
Don't even try it.
whatever. Yeah.
See, I like Harold Fannin.
That's what I was thinking, actually. Out of Bowling Green. He's actually not, I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if he's the third tight end off the board.
I like lineman here. I like Marcus Mbao.
Really?
Big, strong. His physicals are good.
Purdue fan. All right.
Hey, listen here.
See,
See, right here, I think they go with their edge. Because we had
Jordan
talked about how
Burch?
they need an edge. Yeah.
I agree.
See?
He's not going here.
Turner. No, he's not. Shamar
I agree.
Turner is. Now, if you wanted to look at a quarterback, you could. But
No.
we're not going to. We're going to look at Joshua Farmer.
Yep.
Isaiah Bond.
Yeah. No, I don't like that, actually.
Yes.
No, because they don't need a wide receiver. They have Ricky Pearsall. They have Brandon Ayuk.
Okay.
He got shot, bro.
I understand.
Fannin to the Browns. I don't hate that, actually, because Njoku's getting older, injuries. Niners need.
Oh no, he meant right here early. Yeah,
Niners do.
Yeah, they do.
Niners don't need a wide receiver.
Yes, they do, bro.
Fine. Whatever. Fine.
See, okay, I like QB here.
I actually agree.
I really like QB. It's Tyler Shaw. Well, I told you needed to pick him earlier because he was going to be gone.
I don't want him.
I like interior lineman here. You got to keep trying to protect
Drake May.
QB. Yeah, whatever his name is.
I don't like interior
Cardinals
offensive line.
Don't have a safety anymore.
I don't like a wide receiver either.
Gone. So personally, I like either running back or safety here.
I like running back.
I like Dylan Sampson.
I don't.
Why I don't like Cam Scatteraboo.
I know you. I like him though.
He's got too much of an attitude problem. You're gonna run into issues.
Look at Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Okay, there's a big difference there. Where
is there?
There is.
Is there?
There is.
Don't mind me. I just drafted Cam Scatteraboo.
Did you really just draft him?
Yeah,
brother. What? See, I don't hate running back here either.
For Houston,
Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
Old man Mixon.
I feel like they could definitely need a wide receiver over him, though.
Why do you need a wide?
Or
lineman.
lineman.
I like wide receiver here.
Jalen Royals, here you come.
He's pretty good.
Thank you, Curtis. Scatteraboo is good. Thank you. Appreciate that.
No, he's not. He's good. No, sorry. I didn't mean that. He is good. He's just got an attitude problem.
There you go.
All right. Let's go. I like lineman here.
I agree. Bengals safety. No line.
You just got to go defense. Somewhere in the
yeah.
defense, it doesn't matter. You just
Yeah.
got to take a defender. Seattle
Line. Another
lineman.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess
Yo,
lineman.
you need D line because Cam Hayward retired.
True.
Yeah.
Josiah Stewart.
Elite ball knowledge.
I like that. Josiah Stewart right
Yep.
there. We're flying through it now.
No, I'd say they just go interior defensive line. If you need to, you can shuffle. It's at the top. There was one at the top.
Really?
What are you doing? Yeah, there was. I thought.
Oh,
I was wrong.
no,
They're all
that's an
backwards.
edge. Deion Walker.
Yep.
Chargers. Do they need a wide receiver?
I don't hate going receiver here.
Yeah. Packers. I don't like tackle.
You could use the lineman.
I'd rather have an interior. Is there an interior? Nope. All right, fine. Ozzy Trapio it is. Jags.
I feel like
Let's
we could
get
just go
you-
lineman here, or we could go safety. You don't need a running back.
Yep,
You
lineman.
have 2 solid running backs.
Okay. Old man Mixon.
See, and you're still gonna get him. Wow.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Yep. Okay, and the Rams. They get a wide receiver.
Man, I like it.
Except I kind of like corner instead.
Maybe there'll be corners available at 101. I like corner at 101.
Yeah. Yep. Baltimore.
This is when we go safety because remember they I know they still call Hamilton, but who's on the other side of him?
No one.
No one. There you go.
Seattle. Time for you to get your Will Howard. I actually do like
a
that.
Quarterback.
Behind Gino.
Gino's not there.
Oh,
you have Sam Darnold now.
Why am
You
I?
don't need a
Yeah,
quarterback.
you're right.
Go corner.
I do like that. New Orleans.
Yeah, elite ball knowledge, brother. I like tight ends here.
Yeah. Browns.
And
Here we go.
Terrence Ferguson.
Here we go.
You missed out on what's going to be possibly one of the best QBs
Will
in this
Howard.
draft class.
Will Shuck is going to be
Tyler Shaw.
Terrible. That's what I meant. Whatever. I can't remember his name. That's how bad he's going to be.
I like O lineman.
Yeah, I agree. Mahomes needs to stop scrambling.
Scroll up. You're not at the top, I don't think.
I am.
Oh, there you are.
D-line.
Yep. O-line.
Nope.
Oh.
D-line. The Eagles lost a lot of D linemen.
Yeah, you're right.
I
like going lineman here.
Curtis, I agree 100%. Howard at 94 is not bad at all.
Not too bad. You would have been better off with Tyler Shaw.
Disagree. Yeah, you like what here?
I like lineman here.
D-line or O-line?
O-line.
Charles Grant?
I actually like Anthony Belton.
Yep. Oh, let's get
lineman. If you're gonna keep what's his name, you got to give him some protection so he doesn't die. See, I don't like running back here.
I don't know. Tyron Tracy's good.
Exactly.
I think you take
you already went edge, you went corner, QB. Yeah, I like it. I like Torrey Horton. He's good.
Niners, get him. They don't need a running back. They don't need a running back. Get him a linebacker.
Okay. I wouldn't hate tight end as well there.
George Kittle, he's not too old yet. It's not. I mean, he's older.
Do we go tight end here?
Yes, for sure.
I like it, and I like Gunnar Helm. I think he's good. And last but not least, I think we go corner.
I agree. Safe. You know what? I like it.
Just one trade.
Yeah, it got broken after that.
Yeah, no kidding. It was the great trade that broke it.
I love that right there. That pick right there. Beautiful. You know what? Not
yeah.
terrible.
Leave a comment on the video. Give us your grade. See how
Yeah,
you think we did.
for
Aiden, I
sure.
think it's time to make our picks for the week.
Think so. Let's see how we did last week.
2 weeks
All right,
ago.
2 weeks ago now, because I was in Florida enjoying.
Ooh, Aiden. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I
Oh
kind of had to throw this in
no.
here. I forgot about this. It was so long
Oh
ago.
no.
So I went 21-19,
Yikes, Aiden.
bringing my all time to 156.98.
That's not bad.
You went 22-18. You did
Yeah.
one better, bringing your all time 142-12.
Hey, how about that poll with Florida?
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa. Hey, whoa.
What?
Confused.
What?
Never mind.
You said Duke was going to win.
Did I?
Is that yeah? You said Duke was going to win. Well, I don't know why I said Houston.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I think it's just because that's who actually won. Yeah.
MLB
Either
has
way.
struggled, brother.
So, but yes.
Well, what
Time.
about Garrett's? Is Garrett's on there?
Nope. Don't believe he was.
Yeah.
No, that was from the week before.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh
yeah, he was not on. All right, let's go picks. No college
NBA.
basketball, folks. We're done. And NBA's slowing down too.
I
Well, I
know
guess
we're not
what's
going to have as
picking
many
up?
picks.
MLB.
All
Tonight,
right.
the Heat already took down the Bulls by 19.
It was
Mavericks,
a lot.
Kings.
Not that close.
I'm going Kings.
I'm also going Kings. No question about that one.
Okay,
Moving on to Friday. No games tomorrow. Heat, Hawks.
I like the Hawks.
I also like the Hawks. And then I don't
It'd
really
be
care who's playing.
Grizzlies, Kings. I like
I'm taking the
Grizzlies either
Grizzlies.
way.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
It's a tough Grizzlies team.
Moving on to Saturday. Bucks Pacers.
So for this, are we wanting to pick just the games or who we think is going to win the series?
I think just the games.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking series. Let's look at series and who we think is going to win the series.
Because I think
by the time we're on Wednesday, some of the series will already be over.
I don't think so. Will they? No, because it'll only be game 2 for most series. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Hang on, let me go back to Saturday. Bucks.
Okay.
I think
I
I'm
like
taking the
Pacers
Pacers.
taking game 1.
Yep, I agree.
Pacers at home.
Clippers Nuggets.
I'm going Clippers.
I'm taking the Nuggets.
And I'm also hint I'm taking Clippers to win the series.
Wow. That's crazy to me. Pistons
Jokic
Knicks.
can only take you too far. I'm taking Knicks, and I'm taking Knicks all the way through the series.
I'm taking Knicks.
Although Pistons do now have their other guard back from Purdue.
Nope, don't know who you're talking about. Wolves Lakers. I'm taking the Lakers.
I am as well.
Oh, wait, hang on. Who's on the Lakers besides Luka?
Luka Doncic.
Who else? Who else though?
The bum.
Oh, LeBron. Anyways, moving on to Sunday. I don't even care who's playing the Thunder. Give me the Thunder. Like it doesn't even matter.
Man.
Doesn't even matter who's
they
playing.
Get the Grizzlies.
No. Doesn't even matter.
It does. Celtics Magic, that's Celtics.
Yeah, I agree.
And
doesn't matter. It's the Cavs. It's the Cavs.
Maybe. We'll see.
No, it is. It's the
Warriors, Rockets. I like Rockets, and I like Rockets for the series, too.
I like the Warriors here.
Alperen Sengun.
You and Sengun, bro. You love Sengun.
See, I think Pistons get this game.
I also think the Pistons get this game.
But I don't still think Knicks take the series.
I feel like we haven't picked separate. Clippers Nuggets. Taking the Nuggets. Yeah, that's the ones we picked separate on. Tuesday, Bucks Pacers.
Pacers at home, baby.
Give me the Bucks. Thunder. Don't like I said, I don't care. It's the Thunder all
I
day.
really do think it matters who they end up playing because I think there could be a very solid matchup. Because I think the Thunder and the Grizzlies are a very favorable matchup for the Grizzlies,
Curtis,
especially with the way
Magic need to
especially
up
with
this.
the way the Grizzlies have been able to work in their bigs a bit more here on offense.
Fair. I mean, that's fair.
Ever since they fired the head coach, the way that they've been able to incorporate their bigs on offense has really helped them.
But the Thunder's just so good. They're so dominant. Like
True.
it's going to take a lot to put them off their game.
I think Timberwolves take down the Lakers.
I think it's the Lakers. And that is all the games for the week for the NBA. And then now it's time for the MLB. So tonight we don't got anything else. We've already got games going on. So let's move on to tomorrow. Good old tomorrow.
We need Rangers, Reds,
Rangers,
Cubs.
Reds, Cubs. That's right, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, got the good old Reds, Mariners. And you know what?
See, I'm going Reds.
I'm also going Reds here.
Brian Singer's pitched so well.
3-0. Let's see here. Keep scrolling.
Nothing. Oh,
Angels,
Rangers, Angels.
Give me the Angels.
Give me the Rangers.
Okay. It's mainly coming down to the pitchers here. Moving on to Friday. Ooh.
Cubbies, baby.
Diamondbacks, Cubs.
Colin Ray back on the mound.
I'm taking
Cubs here.
I'm taking the Cubs as well. Gotta take the Cubs.
Because that home record is very deceiving. They're actually 4-2 at home.
Oh, Reds, Orioles, baby. Give me the Reds. I don't even care who their pitcher is. Give me the Reds.
Okay, I'll give you Reds for game 1.
Yeah, that's right. Moving on down here to the Dodgers, Rangers. Yikes.
Okay, I'm going to be fully honest with you. Dodgers have... Oh, it's Yamamoto on the mound. Never mind. Give me Dodgers.
I'm also going to take Dodgers here. Let's move. I think, okay, that's it for that day. Moving on to Saturday here. Ooh, Diamondbacks, Cubs again. Yikes.
Give me them Cubbies.
See, this is the 19th. I'm going to take the Diamondbacks. I know, kind of shocking here. I'm taking the Diamondbacks. Reds, Orioles. I mean, come on now. It's the Reds.
I'm taking Orioles. Now, wait, no, Hunter Green's on the mound. Lied.
Yeah,
Reds.
Thank you. Come on now. Dodgers, Rangers. You know what? Give me the Rangers.
Roki Sasaki does not look very good as a rookie. I'm taking Rangers.
Yes, sir. Let's move on to Sunday here. Reds, Orioles again, part of the three game series here. Give me the Reds.
Charlie Morton doesn't continue to suck. 0-4, 8.84 ERA. Give me the Orioles. Avoid the
right, buddy. You wish. Diamondbacks, Cubs, and you know what? Give me the Diamondbacks.
Chicago's going to bring out the brooms. Give me the sweep.
So you're going to take a sweep over the Diamondbacks, but not over the Orioles?
Correct.
You don't know ball.
Because it's also the Cubs, not the Red.
You don't know ball. Rangers, Dodgers. Give me the Rangers.
I'm taking Rangers here again.
Yeah, same.
Trevor Mahill has been very good.
I agree. Moving on to Monday here. We only got one game. The Reds, Marlins. Boom. Curtis says Cubs lose game 1 and win the series against the Diamondbacks.
Okay.
I'm taking the Reds over the Marlins.
I am too.
Or no, sorry.
Unfortunately.
No, I'm not. I'm taking the Marlins.
Okay.
Over the Reds. They can't win every game. You know, I gotta be, you know.
Well, I am taking them to not sweep.
Reds, Marlins.
This one, I am taking Reds again.
Yeah, come
Singer's on the mound. Singer pitches well.
Moving on down here. Dodgers, Cubs rematch.
Shota Imanaga been pitching outside his mind. Give me Cubs.
I'm also taking the Cubs. I'm also going to take the Cubs here. And then moving on down to Rangers Athletics, it's the Rangers. It's the Rangers. No question about that one. That one seems pretty easy. Moving on here to Wednesday. Reds, Marlins.
Ooh, see the Alcantara. Give me the Marlins.
I'm taking the Reds. And then Dodgers, Cubs. Once again, taking the Dodgers here.
My screen's frozen. Who is... They're undecided with the pitcher. Matt Boyd's going to be on the mound.
It's got to be the Dodgers. Got to be.
Yeah, I do. I think we fall in this one.
Yep. And then Rangers Athletics again at the
Rangers.
end. Give me the Rangers.
Athletics, that looks not very good.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. And then that is
it
for the picks this week. So I hope that you all enjoyed our little mock draft. That was not so little; it was 3 rounds, but it was pretty. I think we did pretty well on it. I'm a fan of it. I like it. So thank you all for. Yeah, I agree. Thank you all for joining in this week. Go ahead and leave comments down below, letting us know what you think of the mock draft, and we'll be in before the draft next week. Do some editing maybe on our mock draft. So go out there, watch MLB, watch the playoffs of the NBA, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.